banks of the mighty Mississippi River in St. Louis, Missouri, inside the Dome in America Center. And tonight, we wrap up the semifinals on American Ninja Warrior. Hello, everybody. I'm Matt Eisman.
And I'm Akbar Miller. Matt, we've been rocking this dome all season, and we're going to keep it going tonight. We're about to see a stacked field of ninja superstars. Longtime veterans like stuntwoman Jessie Graff, Connecticut's Joe Borowski, rock climber Megan Martin, and Philadelphia's Najee Richardson.
I just feel really good, and I think this could possibly be my season.
But we've also got the next generation of ninja. Some rising stars ready to make some noise.
I'm fast, I'm ready. I'm gonna kill it and show them what I got.
And this course is filled with dangerous twists and turns. For all the details, let's go down to Zuri Hall.
Guys, the extended course has 10 tough obstacles, including this one that left some of our best ninjas drenched and dizzy last week.
Oh, no!
The 8th obstacle, Corkscrew, with its 3 wild spins, took out a third of our competitors.
Oh, no!
And the 9th obstacle, the Dungeon, is another tough one that also took out some of our best.
No!
Whoever survives takes on the 10th obstacle, the 35-foot spider trap, which leads to the buzzer. Who is gonna come out on top? We'll find out tonight.
Zuri, you better get down from there because we're ready to roll. Our first competitor tonight is a true American hero. Verdell Benson won a Bronze Star for his service in Afghanistan. The former Army medic is now a physician assistant, and that's his wife and son watching right there. A few weeks ago, they got to see Ninja V, as he's known, have his biggest ninja moment.
See that? Get that buzzer.
Bye.
Yeah.
I and my family have sacrificed so much. I have a very supportive wife. You know, she gives me her blessing to train for hours a week. My run in qualifying was absolutely the best night of my ninja career.
Ninja V looking for his first buzzer!
I had never hit a buzzer. When I was at the top of that wall and I finally hit the buzzer and realized that my dream had come true, just really brought out the emotion in me.
How special is this?
It's just awesome watching the emotion.
Seeing my family on the sideline, even though they weren't here physically, really prompted a lot of the tears.
This is a dream come true. This is what it's all about.
Sebastian's watching you, huh?
I wanted to do it for him, for my 2 boys, my wife, my family. This is great.
If I can just recapture that energy, I know that I can do well and finish this course in semifinals. I have the momentum, and I'm here to take the top spot.
In addition to his wife and son, he's also got his mom watching.
Oh, yeah, she's got a Ninja V shrine behind her.
On the sideline, the Army buddy who invited him to compete this year, Jerry Derilio, plus one of the NorCal ninjas he trains with, Brian Kretsch.
And Verdell Benson is swole, Matt. That's 210 pounds of solid muscle going across the shrinking steps.
Now here on this new obstacle, spring forward. Haven't seen this since last season in LA, and it was a challenger.
Yeah, and it can be very tricky too. As you see, this thing has got a lot of spring to it, and so it can disrupt your ability to shake.
Action will start putting you sideways. Such a challenge to control your momentum.
And he's handling it well, Matt.
Oh, that last part just flung him off, but he is through. Now on to clockwork. This first sprocket turns all 3. This thing moves in unison. You need a lot of power here.
That's right, Matt. You want to swing around this arc. You want to be able to get that timing just like that.
He's the heaviest ninja we'll see tonight, so he can really generate momentum when he gets moving.
Okay.
Whoa! You got a big air on that one.
Killing it,
One more leap. But he's got it. Now this dangerous new balance obstacle, burn rubber. You have to sprint across these 3 spinning wheels.
Come on, V. Big power, foot placement.
Strong push.
You got it.
He's trying to psych himself up. He's talking to himself. Just go. Don't talk yourself out of it. Talk yourself in it. Oh! Okay, good.
He survives. Throwing up the V. And a respectful bow.
Mama yelling so loud, she's covering Sebastian's ears.
He's not even fazed by it. Now Ninja V stepped up to take on this fifth obstacle, slingshot. Has to bounce the bar across these bungee cord cradles.
You gotta be finessed here. Nice.
And you can see that bar, the right side, it's a little uneven. Watch it. A lot of people got tripped up on this.
No. Go the other way.
Trying to
push it
adjust
to the left. He's got to push it to the right.
And it's so hard, that bar, it's very difficult to adjust it on the bungees.
Nice. I like the way he absorbed it.
You can see those bungees giving. Makes it real hard to control, but Verdell doing an excellent job.
Man, Verdell looks smooth on this. You don't expect this out of the swole Ninja V.
But spending a fair amount of time up here, Akbar, and that upper body is getting sacked. Jerry DeRilio's getting excited.
Nuts.
So proud of what she's seen. And look at this. Ninja V back to the warped wall. Remember, only the top 12, the top 2 women from tonight will move on. And time could be important, so he needs to keep moving and get up that wall.
Let's go, Verdell. You got this.
And right up the warped wall again. Yeah, buddy.
Save that upper body strength.
Well, we should be saluting him. He's seen combat, now on the front lines battling COVID.
And Matt, he's taking off his shirt. He knows what's up. It's about to get tougher.
Well, first up is the salmon ladder and then corkscrew. Well, here we go, Akbar. What a brutal 2-obstacle gauntlet here. If he gets to corkscrew, he better hold on for a wild ride.
Correct, correct. Nice.
Stayed calm.
You got to go upstream on salmon ladder pretty quickly to save that upper body strength.
Jumped it up 4 rungs, so he's through now. This insane new obstacle, corkscrew. We saw last week, this is a crazy ride. 4-foot drop, gotta hang on.
He's got to hold on wide. Nice.
Oh, you can see the twist.
He's got some flexibility in his wrist and his lat.
You have to lâché up almost 4 feet here.
That's
you need
a lot of weight going up. That's a lot of weight going up.
Just had no chance to grab that second wheel. A strong run out of Ninja V, but he'll have to wait and see if that's good enough to get him to the finals.
Matt, he's built like a linebacker, but he rumbled across burn rubber like a running back. Then he got twisted on the first spin on corkscrew, but he couldn't get that big body up for the next one. Tonight, get your popcorn ready.
Woo! It's the second night of the semifinals.
Night 2, let's do this.
And Ninja superstars are ready to go for a spin.
Hold on,
and do whatever it takes to keep their season alive. What a save! Plus, see how the cowboy ninja got his wife back in the saddle.
It's that spirit of her never giving up. It definitely helps give me that motivation to keep pushing.
I love riding with you, Mommy.
When American Ninja Warrior returns. Night of semifinals on American Ninja Warrior. While we were away, San Antonio's Thomas Stillings tried to punch his ticket to next week's finals.
The reason for this season is his wife.
The 5-time veteran dedicated this season to his wife, Zoe, who recently underwent brain surgery.
Making Zoe laugh. Those two have a special bond.
And the man nicknamed the Genie Ninja made quick work of the first 6 obstacles.
If you had one wish, what would it be?
I already got my wish.
You got your
My
wish?
wife's alive.
Whoa!
After surviving 2 wild spins on corkscrew,
I think he might have dislocated his wrist.
You got it. One more.
he had no magic left for the 3rd.
Oh my goodness, you see that?
I think it's one of my favorite obstacles of all time. This one was so great.
Up next, another Ninja veteran. This is firefighter paramedic Dan Polizzi, better known as one half of the Towers of Power. There's the other half of the duo, Brandon Mears, back in Illinois with his son, Ashton. Dan, like Brandon, is a firefighter in the Chicago area. He's been busy in 2020 as COVID has added even more pressure to his job. His firehouse in Aurora, Illinois sometimes makes 4 or 5 COVID-related calls per day in addition to their normal fire-related duties. Much love to Dan and all the firefighters out there. Between COVID and the wildfires in the West, they are truly appreciated this year. And Dan's getting a lot of love. There's his family, and there's his girlfriend, Heather, who's working in a hospital right now. And on the sidelines, one of his fellow Chicago Ninjas, Michael Torres.
You got it, Dan, come on. Just like we talked about. Let's go, Dan.
And Polizzi's coming off a strong season last year. Made it to stage 2 in Vegas.
Probably needs to get to the 8th or 9th obstacle tonight if he wants to move on to next week's finals. 6'1", 185. Akbar, this guy, all muscle and so much upper body strength and great technique.
Matt, it's his 8th season competing. He knows what's up. He's got his buddy Brandon Mears over there. Now, normally, Brandon's on the sidelines. Tonight, he's on those screens.
And he's through, no problem there. Now on to clockwork. He's never seen this obstacle before. These connected sprockets all spin.
You got to get all 3 of these moving.
The coordination from one obstacle to the next, a little different.
Good power. Getting all these sprockets moving like George Jetson. Now he's got to go up slightly to reach that final bar.
Nice.
Oh, hangs on.
He's through, now facing burn rubber.
Okay, one across it, okay?
The Towers of Power have had their troubles with balance obstacles in the past.
All right. Oh, no.
Used his hands, but that's okay. Now the 5th obstacle, slingshot.
You got to make sure that you're efficient with your movement. No wasted movement. Everything's got to be right on the money.
Well, last season in qualifying, he faced this obstacle and failed. He bested it in the city finals.
Well, I'm sure he's put in some work during the offseason. That was a little clumsy, but he saved it.
That right side, it clipped on the bracket, but he survived, but his heart's got to be racing.
Man, he's 2 cradles away.
And
One cradle
getting
away.
a lot smoother, a big drop here. Got to absorb it.
Last cradle, come on, nice.
Real good job.
Boy, he didn't get rocked by that cradle.
And he's got it. And now the warped wall.
This wall should be no problem for Polizzi.
And it is not. He's up.
Yeah, buddy. All right, Polizzi.
But now comes the brutal final obstacles. First, the salmon ladder, which leads right into corkscrew.
He's a firefighter. He shouldn't have any problems with ladders of any kind.
And this is tough, because once you're on the salmon ladder, those forearms won't get a respite until you survive this. And he's through the salmon ladder, but now the wild ride of corkscrew.
Woo! Hanging on. That's like coming down the fire pole. Don't get dizzy, Polizzi.
Big Lachey here. Got to pop up almost 4 feet.
Nice.
Polizzi.
He come down fire pole for a living.
One more.
Come on, we got an emergency here.
Kips up.
Nice.
And Polizzi gets the dismount. Can he do
Polizzi.
it? And he's through. That was impressive.
Well, look at
Use the pegs to climb up the panel, then when it tilts, climb back across it. Slowing down a little on these last few pegs.
He's 185 pounds. That's a lot of weight to carry after you've done the previous 8 obstacles.
Akbar, he's looking a bit gassed. Does he have anything for this traverse?
The dungeon is really torturing him.
And look goes down on the dungeon, but made it to the 9th obstacle. We'll see if that's far enough, fast enough to stay in the top 12.
Watch his face as he survives 3 on the dungeon. But he represented for the Towers of Power and firefighters everywhere.
Hopefully we're moving on. Towers of Power.
It's definitely been a really tough year, and since we can get through quarantine together, I think we can get through anything together. It was really special and definitely something great to come out of 2020.
And there's Dave. He's a rock climber, too. That's how they met. Megan will also have her mom and dad watching from Florida.
And Matt, there's a lot of strong women here tonight. It's gonna take a good run to make it to the finals.
Come on, Megan, come on.
Megan now facing spring forward. Record-setting pole vaulter at Vanderbilt, world-class rock climber. Excellent body awareness.
Nice. And you can see her getting a little bit of that hang time. Nice.
Excellent job out of Megan Martin. She is springing forward. Just needs the dismount.
Woo! I think she surprised herself with how much air she got there.
Megan.
Yeah, she went flying.
Now into clockwork. Megan's been rock climbing since she was 11 years old. Now you may see her working as a commentator on ESPN for their climbing events.
Yeah, that looked good.
Looking a little hesitant here, though.
And you see she's taking a little time to try to see, she's second-guessing herself.
Yep.
She's trying to get her body to dial into this new movement.
You can see her plenty of distance there. But Megan Martin taking extra swings, and that will not bode well for the back half if she makes it there.
And again, extra swings. She is really working out there.
But she's through. And needs to catch her breath and get ready for burn rubber at 5'4". She's going to need some big strides.
Yeah, especially when they're offset a foot apart from each other. That's challenging.
Come on, quick, quick, quick.
No, 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 no! No!
Ah! Wow, a real stunner here.
Balance, man!
Megan Martin just didn't seem comfortable with her approach, Akbar.
Yeah, Matt, you just got to attack it. You can see exactly where her height hurt her. She comes up short on the second tire, right there, and takes a hard fall. Balance obstacles always seem to take out some of the best.
Dang it. Oh, that's the first time I've fallen out of balance.
Home at America Center in St. Louis, it's night 2 of our semifinals. Back in qualifying, all 3 members of David Wright's fun-loving cake crew hit the buzzer. Tonight, they got their shot at the semifinals course. First up was Alex Carson, whose specialty is cheesecake.
Extra calories won't hurt anybody.
The Kansas City engineer looks sweet on the balance obstacle.
Hey, give it a little shimmy shake. A little shimmy shake.
But his night ended on a sour note as he sent the bar spinning on slingshot.
Oh! Split splash! That was fun, though. Man, that was fun.
Up next was the leader of this trio, the Cake Ninja, Houston's David Wright, who eats cake before each run.
Sweet tooth for success.
In just his second season, the 20-year-old was hungry for another buzzer.
Get ready, young fella.
The lifeguard survived the wild ride on corkscrew.
Whoa!
And looked like he was on his way to a finish, but he couldn't handle the final leap on the dungeon.
Sliding! Oh!
Had to finish.
Now up, it's the 3rd member of that cake-loving group. This is Amir Malik. This rookie got a buzzer in qualifying, which is really surprising, considering just a few years ago, he thought he might never play sports at all.
Growing up, I was just a crazy kid. I loved to play sports. I wanted to try everything, but when I was 8, I told my mom, my heart just feels funny. I was diagnosed with Wolff-Parkinson-White syndrome. It's basically an extra electrical pathway in the heart. It can cause the heart to skip a beat. If I pushed myself past this limit, I would have had a heart attack.
We had to monitor him. They told him he wasn't allowed to do competitive sports. I just remember being really scared. You can go into cardiac arrest. You can have an event where your heart just can't reset itself.
I really didn't play any sports. I kind of took a break from everything. It was extremely hard. And when I was 14, I had a procedure.
Amir's surgery was a little over 7 hours. They let me be there with him until he was put under. You know, to watch your kid go into surgery, it's really scary. You just sort of think about things that could go wrong.
After the surgery, I started doing Ninja that December. As soon as I got in there, I was in love with it.
knowing what he went through. I couldn't be more proud, honestly.
Amir Malik looking good.
To be told you're never going to do sports again. I've never thought that I would have come this far in this sport.
First time on the course, flawless, gets that buzzer.
I feel like I was meant for Ninja.
And Amir's throwing some love to his mom and the rest of his family watching from back in Vermont. And his cake buddies will be on the sideline.
All right, Sonic, let's go!
David Wright yelling for Sonic. That's Amir's nickname. Those two have become fast friends. 20 years old, 5'5", 115.
Whew, that's light, even by Ninja standards.
And he's an amateur baker. That's why David Wright, the Cake Ninja, loved him. Now on spring forward. Well, he runs with abandon, and look at him bouncing across these bars in one continuous move.
That was impressive.
Well, that's the advantage of being 20 and 115 pounds, Akbar.
But he's so lightweight, he may have trouble generating momentum here on clockwork.
Looking confident for a rookie. And look at him, again with these fluid moves. And now only 5'5", got to make big strides here on Burn.
Boom, 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 boom. Nice.
What a recovery. Just avoids disaster there. On now to Slingshot. This 20-year-old rookie from Vermont trying to earn a spot in the finals. Probably going to have to get to the 8th or 9th obstacle to move on.
Efficient. Let's run swings. Prepare for the drop. Oh, no.
If this bar is uneven, Akbar, he's struggling on this obstacle.
He's got to correct it on the up. Nice, just like that.
But he is making it an adventure here on Slingshot.
Matt, no one had heard of this kid before this season, but people are starting to notice Amir Malik.
One more drop.
Nice.
And that left side is barely hanging on, but he is through.
Let's go, Amir. Come on. Come on, dude. You got it. Breathe. Take a second. You don't have to go straight into it.
Well, we saw him get up this warped wall in qualifying.
And a little bounce. There it is. Sonic on the back half.
No, but it's over there. It's over there.
I gotta go get it, man.
Go get it. Go get it.
Well, hard to believe this energetic kid had a heart condition, and they thought he might never play sports, and look at him now.
Well, this is where it gets real. Got to take on the salmon ladder and then go right into corkscrew.
And he's up. Got to jump it up 4 rungs.
Boom. 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 With authority. He's only 115 pounds, so he should be able to carry his body weight through this 8th obstacle.
Can he hold on?
Woo! Not even legal, and was able to handle corkscrew.
Now a big lache, almost 4 feet up.
Get up!
Sonic's got it. Hands on.
Okay.
One more to go. Got to jump up almost 4 feet to get it.
Let's go. Lock it in. Go.
Oh!
Okay.
Didn't have quite the height. He survived the spins. Now just needs to get out of there, and he is through.
Nice.
Sonic boom. This rookie broke the buzzer in qualifying, trying to get another one tonight, but first gotta survive the dungeon.
These young gun ninjas are amazing.
Here we go on to this 9th obstacle, the dungeon. Same obstacle where his buddy David Wright fell just minutes ago.
Those two have become like brothers these past few weeks.
Get to that bar.
And you know Amir would love to one-up his bro and get through this.
And they're getting to show us what the future of Ninja looks like. Come on! Are you kidding me? Look at this. He's making it look easy.
Is he even sweating? Is he even sweating?
Amir Malik. This kid's going to have time to make a cheesecake.
Pivot that door.
And he is through, the first to make it this far tonight. This breakout rookie, cheered on by last year's breakout rookie, now has a chance to be our first finisher.
And just to think that Amir Malik hasn't even reached his peak. He's 20 years old.
Well, now has to climb 35 feet up the spider trap and get through those heavy doors. Can Amir Malik get that buzzer? He'd be the first rookie to finish this semifinals course this season.
Matt, them doors weigh almost as much as he does, so it is going to require a lot of strength. Nice.
Putting his back into a one side, the other.
Elbow and everything. He's got to use all of his body weight. That's a lot of weight.
What you're seeing, you know what he's doing? A phenomenal job with the flexibility, locking in the lower body, Akbar.
Yeah, look at that.
Fighting through it. He's doing a squat.
Finish it! Lock it in! Lock it in! Let's go!
Only 10 feet away from the top.
Knocking out these 100-pound doors.
He's at the top door. Can he get through it?
Oh, losing traction, losing traction.
He's slipping.
Losing traction.
Oh,
Hold on. Fight for the mirror.
This is where he needs.
No. No.
Oh, the door, but can't buzz through. So close to the top, but Amir Malik comes up just short of a buzzer.
It came down to this final obstacle. In that last 10 feet, Amir's shoe started to lose traction as he pushed through those final doors. Tried to save it, but just couldn't. About as close as you can get without hitting a buzzer.
I know! Sorry, man. Sorry.
Love the camaraderie on this team.
I beat you.
Amir Malik beat his buddy David Wright, but they could both end up in the finals. The Phoenix is about to rise. Najee Richardson hits the course next on American Ninja Warrior. Back to St. Louis in the semifinals of American Ninja Warrior. And while we were away, the night's smallest competitor took her shot on the course. Taylor Johnson wears her height, 4 feet 11 on the back of her shirt.
She may be small, but woo, she is a beast.
The former college gymnast from Foxborough, Massachusetts, made her way across the first 2 obstacles.
Look at the height.
But at 107 pounds, she couldn't generate enough swing on clockwork.
Oh, just missed it.
Come back next year ready to go.
Then it was the Papal Ninja, Catholic church worker Sean Bryan, who had his family and his priests watching.
All right, here we go.
The former college gymnast came back from a shoulder injury to put up one of the fastest finishes in qualifying. And he looked like he was going for another top time tonight.
He's timing himself, Matt.
But instead, the 5-time veteran shockingly slipped up on the 5th obstacle slingshot.
Oh, no! Oh, my goodness.
Thanks, Pierre. Love you, son!
A real shock. Sean Bryan was a contender to win it all. Well, here comes another one of our top competitors out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Najee Richardson. Najee wearing the Ninjas for Black Lives shirt like so many athletes this season. Najee has been one of the leaders of this movement, and for him, it's a very personal cause.
Ninjas for Black Lives is just about, hey, I got your back. We're gonna make sure that we tackle this problem head on. There have been so many instances for me. I remember specifically being attacked by a group of young boys.
And they're saying racial slur after racial slur after racial slur as they're attacking me.
And when the police came, I was the one that was detained. And I just remember sitting in the back of the police car and thinking to myself, how did I get here? Luckily, a waitress and a hostess ran up to the officers. They explained what happened. They let them know, hey, this kid was attacked. He did nothing wrong. I got lucky from the kindness of strangers. That infuriates you because you realize that you are not in full control of your safety in this country at all, and it's simply because of your skin color. I never want another kid to have to go through the experience of being threatened simply because they're existing. And if I can do anything to stop it from happening and to change the course of history, you can bet I'm gonna be on those front lines.
Najee Richardson already started his run now on the 5th obstacle slingshot.
And he's moving pretty well, but has been taking some deep breaths.
Well, Najee has asthma, and it sometimes impacts him on the course. Has to keep his breathing under control. And he's smiling, Akbar. He is smiling.
He knows what's up.
You know what? I love it. This is about fun. Najee's having fun, and just something we all need right now. There his girlfriend and dad watching, along with his mom, grandparents, and 97-year-old great-grandma Esley. Plus Joe Moravsky and Michael Torres on his sideline. Now facing the warp wall. Then he'll be headed to the back half and flies up the wall.
Your great-grandma watching, put on a show.
That's right.
There she is, Najee, putting a smile on everyone's face.
Well, now the road gets tougher with these final obstacles, starting with the salmon ladder. Salmon ladder expert, so good at it. And look at him, he's reversing it. We've seen a few ninjas try it this way. They believe it gives them more control. And you know what? I think it's a little more bicep. He's maybe trying to preserve some of that muscle for this one, the corkscrew.
Yeah, there's so much is involved on the corkscrew. He's got to get that wide grip to anticipate holding, get in tight. You see how he hugs in tight? That's exactly how you want to control the spin. The centrifugal force is real.
As someone who laches, he knows how to control his body, absorb it. Great job by Najee. He is powering through the corkscrew.
Nice.
A little more on the front.
The wider grip really does help to control that centrifugal force.
And he's got it. But again, pausing to catch his breath. Asthma really impacting him tonight.
Come on, you got this. Let's go, Naj.
Moravsky offering encouragement.
And endurance has always been an issue for Najee. With that asthma, he's only finished a 10-obstacle course once in his career.
You got this, bitch. You got this.
Gonna try to gut it out through the dungeon.
Got it.
You know Najee's not giving up without a fight. He wants to be in next week's finals.
Almost to the top, but what will he have left for that climb across? This new obstacle is a gauntlet. Shaking out the arms.
He's got to carry 165 pounds across on these pegs that are vertical.
This horizontal traverse on the vertical handholds is so challenging, but Najee looking locked in.
Now, Matt, once he gets to the end, he needs to lachey, and that could peel his hands off.
Get there.
But not now.
And threw himself right into that wall, rotating at 180, and Najee's gonna get through dungeon.
Matt, he got it, but he looks wiped out.
Come on, get off that thing. I'm gonna need that inhaler, dude.
Well, he's calling for his inhaler. Michael Torres gonna run it over so he can get his asthma medication. When he takes a puff, it opens up the airways in the lung, making it easier to breathe.
And remember, Matt, 2 years ago, Najee had trouble breathing when he had to swim underwater on the water walls on stage 2 in Vegas. He thought he might drown.
Well, I don't know if he can continue still breathing hard, but look at this. He's gonna keep going, gonna do everything he can to finish. 50 and 50.
Nice. Right, here's a
spring it up, Akbar.
He's got a little boost of energy.
Well, you really got to lock that lower body in to be able to push those doors up. And Najee, oh my goodness!
He makes those 100-pound doors look like nothing. Look how he's pushing that open.
I swear, this Phoenix is rising. Ladies and gentlemen, your first buzzer of the night.
Give it to me, Najee.
What a moment. And there it is, Ninjas for Black Lives.
Nice, nice. Najee wanted to spread his message, and he did just that. He could barely breathe, but he kept going and would not stop despite his asthma and made it to the buzzer, our first finisher tonight.
The Phoenix is back on top. Najee, congratulations. How did it feel to hit that buzzer?
It felt so good. I didn't hit a single buzzer last season, so to do this feels great.
And you are proudly repping the Ninjas for Black Lives movement. So beautiful, so important. What do you want to say to the folks at home about that?
I just want to tell people, you know, we're out here just trying to spread a positive message. We're here. Solidarity is key, and it's just about making people understand that we're for them, and we're here, and we're supporting them.
We're proud of you. Congratulations. We will see you in the finals. Great job.
Don't forget, next week we kick off the finals, where 28 of the best ninja athletes in the world will be fighting to get to the Power Tower and win the $100,000 prize. And there's more to come tonight on American Ninja Warrior. Tonight, two of our semifinals. First up was Orlando's Jessica Helmer, a.k.a. Jessica Rabbit. Came out to run for buns and raise awareness for rabbit adoption.
She's got her pet rabbit, Annie, watching.
Helmer fell on the first obstacle back in qualifying. Helmer fell on the first obstacle back in qualifying. The third obstacle before her run ended.
Oh! What's up, Doc? Jessica Rabbit didn't have the hot
power tower back in qualifying. Joshua Lewis and William Schlegeter are moving on. And tonight, Lewis took advantage of his opportunity, racing to the back half of the course.
There it is. 22-year-old rookie and killing it.
But the rookie's impressive run ended when he reached corkscrew.
That's it.
Oh! What? Look how much that drives.
Well, here comes the other young ninja saved by Joe Moravsky. Oh, you can tell he's excited to be here. This is 22-year-old Will Schlegeter, and getting to compete this season was a big item on his bucket list.
Ever since I was 14, this has been my dream course in my place.
Out of Lancaster, PA, Bill Schlegeter. Oh!
He only lasted for about 4 seconds.
Well, 7 more years before the sun gets out here.
And now I'm here competing with Joe Moravsky.
Will has been waiting to get on the big stage for so many years. Practically half the kid's life has been spent training for this moment. He's got the drive right now, and I know Will can do this.
But in qualifying, unfortunately, I didn't do as well as I wanted to.
No!
I was sad, obviously, but thanks to Joe winning on the power tower, tonight, I get a shot to redeem myself on the semifinals course. I am so excited because he's been such a big inspiration for me, and I'm not going to waste the second chance.
You're back, boys.
Will was devastated about falling early, so I'm excited to see him get another shot at the course. He's got that passion, you know, and I think that's the key.
Here I am, and I hope I can just spread this message of work hard for your dreams, and it will pay off. Of course it'll pay off. How could it not?
His enthusiasm. He's going to have a ton of family support, including from his pops, who ran for him years ago. On the sidelines, the mentor who saved him from elimination back in qualifying, Joe Moravsky. Will fell on the third obstacle a few weeks ago. You saw him say it. He's going to bring it here in the semis. Doesn't want an early exit. And jumps up to start spring forward.
Well, his name is Will DeBeast, and yet he looks like a nerdy scientist. And how does he keep those glasses on?
Just graduated this summer from the University of Rochester with 3 degrees. Now working as a biochemist, trying to solve spring forward. And
nice.
The Beast is doing it. One last lachey here. Oh, a little too much on the landing, but he's through. Now staring down Clockwork. Oh, lets out the primal yell. He's going full beast mode.
This should give hope to all those young ninjas who are out there training. They may not be old enough to compete yet, but just like Will Schlegeter, if they keep working at it, their day will come.
Absolutely.
Yep, one more. Here we go.
See, laying that body out, great job. Making the most of his new life on the course. Moravsky's really been coaching up his 2 young ninjas. Will DeBeast now facing Burn Rubber.
All right, hey, a lot of speed, right on top of it, okay?
It's all about that footwork, Akbar. Lead foot, then the transition.
Positive reaction. Positive reaction.
And the Beast survives it, and he's getting pumped up.
Look at that, Moravsky getting pumped up too.
Will DeBeast trying to ride that momentum into slingshot. He's taking full advantage of this second chance Joe Moravsky earned him. Moravsky really taking these 2 young ninjas under his wing. He's giving them so much advice on the course and off. You can see those bungee cords make that bar react so unpredictably.
You can see his core is not tight, and he's shaking and moving.
Oh, but survives the big drop there. Now a big jump up.
Get up. And now he's got to kip up and be able to land it inside of the cradle, and he's pulling down on it.
He's pulling down to try to max out those bungee cords.
Nice.
And he's getting up, but you can hear the effort, Akbar. Will he have anything left in the tank if he makes it to the back half?
Matt, I mean, he gave everything he had on this one.
And look at this, he's made it to the work wall. And his dad, Bill's got to be so proud of his son. He's a black belt in Taekwondo. He's gonna have to fight for this one, Akbar. Oh, he's the best around. No one's gonna keep him down. Here he is on the back half of a semifinals course.
You got the salmon ladder.
Your mom is right. He should have the salmon ladder. He's been training on one since he was 14, now finally facing it in competition.
Uh-oh, look at this. He's taking off the shirt. He's like Clark Kent ripping the suit off.
There you go.
His dad wants to rip his shirt off, too. These two are in it together.
I thought he was going to take his glasses off.
He's pretty buff for a biochemist. Living out his childhood dream right now.
Yeah, got to do this salmon ladder just like he did back when he was practicing in the garage at 14.
And he is through. Now on to the corkscrew. We saw this take out his friend Joshua. 4-foot drop, gotta hang on.
Ah, boom. Oh, he couldn't even mess with it.
Well, he just had nothing left in the tank at corkscrew, but a great run by the rookie.
All right, nice run, dude. That was insane.
Will DeBeast went wild on the front half of the course, but even after taking his shirt off, he couldn't quite get a handle on corkscrew. But an impressive run and a dream come true for this rookie. And even though they stayed on for the whole run, he finally lost his glasses at the end.
Coming up, we got a lot more Ninja favorites ready to take their shot on this semifinals course, including Joe Moravsky. And Jessie Graff. Her 5th buzzer. Plus, Lance Pekas has shared the story of his wife's battle against multiple sclerosis. Now, he's helping her the cowboy way. Their story when American Ninja Warrior returns. In St. Louis, we're about halfway through our second night of semifinals here on American Ninja Warrior. Akbar, we have already seen quite a few surprises tonight.
Yeah, Matt, and even some of our top Ninja stars have gotten tripped up here tonight. Just in the past few minutes, our most experienced ninjas, the 3 guys who competed on every season, got their shot at the course. Up first was Colorado's 33-year-old Lauren Ball.
This man can go fast.
Ball rode through the first 3 obstacles.
Real nice.
But the former breakdancer didn't have the right footwork on burned rubber.
You can use your hands there. What is... No!
Then it was 37-year-old Brian Crench, and he too had trouble on burned rubber.
Stumble, rolls through.
The California gym manager then made his way to the back half.
Holds on.
And the wily veteran survived the first 2 spins on corkscrew.
Oh, my!
But not the third.
One more drop! Oh, no!
Finally, it was the Godfather, David Campbell, the night's oldest competitor at 43. He also stumbled on the balance obstacle.
Oh, no! What a save!
The piece of delivery man made it to the back half before he became yet another victim of the corkscrew.
Oh, no!
It's okay. I had a fun run.
Well, that music can only mean one thing. Zuri, get our cowboy started.
St. Louis is the gateway to the West, the perfect place to find the Cowboy Ninja. We're talking about Idaho rancher Lance Pekas, of course. And don't let the black hat and mask fool you. He's one of the good guys. He's a devoted husband to his wife, Heather, who has multiple sclerosis. And recently, he's found a way for her to cowboy up.
Swing your right leg over. Put your feet in your stirrups.
Heather grew up on a horse. She loved riding. Because of multiple sclerosis in her battle, Heather hasn't been on a horse in 3 years.
And you're ready to go.
Our daughter Gracie is now 7 years old, and she loves riding. And I could tell that Heather was feeling a little left out when she saw how much Gracie was into it. So I got a horse trained real well, and we were able to get her onto the horse for the first time in 3 years.
I love riding with you, Mommy.
Being able to see them ride together in the smiles and the happiness, it was heartwarming. It brought us to tears almost. It's unexplainable, really. She's had ups, she's had downs, but it's that spirit of her never giving up. It definitely helps give me that motivation to keep pushing.
Well, so many have been touched by Lance and Heather's battle, and there's one of them. That's fellow ninja Kat Henshin, whose husband has MS. Lance invited her to compete back in qualifying. And there's the other ninja Lance invited, Luke Mickelson.
Matt, this has truly been a special season, all about lifting people up. And I don't know anyone who embodies that ninja spirit more than Lance Pekas.
Yeah, this is now his 9th season competing.
Spring forward might knock off his cowboy hat, Matt.
Woo! This guy can generate a lot of power, 5'7", 160, but he's riding it. His two kids, Gracie and Grayson, getting excited. Great job by Pekas.
Boy, tip of the hat to spring forward.
Gracie saying, beat that wheel. She's talking about this next one, clockwork. It's about the timing to get to that second sprocket. That was smooth.
His power is generated by his beef. All right, here we go, cowboy.
Watch it here.
Nice.
I don't know how he competes in jeans, man. Country boy can survive.
Now he's got to take that hat off. Maybe the next one, the shirt comes off.
Now on burn rubber. Easy to get tripped up here, Akbar.
Come on, you got this, Lance.
Giddy up, cowboy. He literally has to get up. He's got to get high. Come on, giddy up.
Gonna have to do a two-step. Oh! Lance Pekas bucked on burn rubber, just peeled out of that middle wheel. And a reminder, any ninja, any obstacle, anytime.
Matt, the cowboy tried to two-step that middle wheel, and it spun backwards on him. That threw off his timing, and he nearly missed that third wheel completely.
Oh, he's obviously disappointed.
Daddy, we're coming home.
Yeah, Grayson's right. The silver lining is he gets to go home to that beautiful family. Coming up, she does great things on the course and off it. Nurse Maddie Howard is up next on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to the Dome in St. Louis, where our semifinals roll on. While we were away, San Diego photographer Alex Nye got his shot on the course. He was invited to compete this season by ninja great Megan Martin.
Alex Nye, the ninja guy.
Nye hit a buzzer in qualifying a few weeks ago, but tonight wasn't so picture perfect, as he was bounced out on the 5th obstacle slingshot. Oh! But tonight wasn't so picture perfect, as he was bounced out on the 5th obstacle slingshot.
Your first buzzer! Congratulations!
Tonight, with her family watching, the 28-year-old was looking for another big run.
She's putting in work.
She sailed through the first 2 obstacles, but shocked everyone when her hand slipped off the final bar on clockwork. Oh, no!
Oh, so close!
More pride for next year. Thanks, guys.
Well, here comes another one of our top women. This is Utah's Maddie Howard. Like Tiana, she hit her first buzzer back in qualifying. She's part of this strong group of women tonight, including those on her sideline, Megan Martin and Jessie Graff, who will run later. Maddie's a hero off the course as well. She's one of the frontline healthcare workers we've been celebrating all season long. Maddie works as a nurse in an intensive care unit that's been dedicated to COVID since March.
Over here, take a deep breath in.
As a rookie last year, Maddie was a breakout star.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about, Maddie!
And made it all the way to the national finals.
Oh, shoot!
But she never hit a buzzer. 2 weeks ago, with a big group of doctors and nurses cheering her on, she broke through.
Yes! Okay, Maddie! Maddie Howard does it! That's what I'm talking about!
I've been dreaming about hitting a buzzer since last year, so it's unreal.
From the front line to the finish line, that was amazing!
All of my coworkers are super excited. We've really had to have each other's backs over these past few months. I'm just excited to show them what I can do. It's great to be moving on to the semifinals, but I'm not done yet.
And Maddie will once again have a big group of supporters back in Utah, including her husband and other family members. This is just her second season, but she is establishing herself as one of the top ninjas out here.
And Matt, you said it. So many great women in the semifinals group tonight, but only 2 are guaranteed to move on. And look at Maddie. She's smiling, feeling confident.
5'6", 118. Long and powerful, a lot of gymnastics background, knows how to fly, been working on her rock climbing, good grip strength.
Yeah, she is a rising ninja star. Look at that.
Comes up with a dismount.
That was nothing. She meant to do that.
Good form. The judges give her a 10. On now to clockwork. Gonna have to use that frame to generate power, get all 3 sprockets moving.
Only 118 pounds, so she's got to work to build up some momentum.
There's some trouble getting it moving, Akbar.
Coming off a spring forward, it can be very disruptive.
There it is. Knows how to move that body as a gymnast. Use those hips to get the power.
You got this one.
You can see laying out. Great job by Maddie Howard.
You can see she's like, yeah.
But now facing burn rubber.
Keep it forward. You got it.
Megan Martin offering advice. She fell on this obstacle earlier.
Whoa.
Maddie Howard is out. She burned rubber. This obstacle's been knocking out top ninjas all night long and gets the ninja nurse, Maddie Howard.
It went wrong on that second wheel. She landed on the backside instead of the top and could never regain her balance after that.
Now it's time for the night's youngest competitor, and definitely the youngest looking. This is 19-year-old Tage Harrington, a rookie who blew us away with his buzzer in qualifying. This Arizona college student comes from a huge family. He's got 12 siblings. His mom called him Baby Boy Blue. That's how he got the nickname Ninja Blue. There's mom and dad and all the siblings they can fit in the living room.
This kid is a rising star. He's been beating big-name ninjas in local competitions.
One of only 3 19-year-olds to finish the course in qualifying.
Oh, my! He completed the qualifying course. Look at that! Look at that! I told you he's going to fly through. This is nothing for him.
5'9", 120.
Matt, he's just smiling like he's got nothing to worry about. He's just a kid in a candy store on these obstacles.
Now taking on clockwork. Looks like he's feeling it out. Makes the grab. But at 5'9", has some long leverage, and he's using it, Akbar. Woo! What a start for Tage Harrington.
And his hair is still in place, too.
My goodness. Watch it.
Nice. Go.
And those wheels barely moved. Harrington looks like the little kid from the Andy Griffith Show.
Man, he was a top 5 finisher in qualifying. Made it look easy. Impressive for a rookie.
Well, he knows how to move fast when you're in a family of 13.
Oh!
And one mistake, and it's over for Tage Harrington. So disappointed, because I think he had a buzzer in him, Akbar.
Matt, I think he was a little bit reckless. He looks like the smiling kid in your neighborhood, and most kids love slingshots. But this slingshot didn't love him back. He got caught behind the metal support bar right there. And his impressive rookie season is over.
Coming up, the pandemic changed his wedding plans.
Michael, you may kiss your bride.
My life has been in hyperdrive.
Now, newlywed Michael Torres is ready for another big day. We'll see him when we come back on American Ninja Warrior.
And I thank God for my wife. We probably had about 180 people watch our virtual wedding, and everything went amazing.
Michael, you may kiss your bride. Congratulations. Cheers.
To win American Ninja Warrior Season 12 would mean so much to be set up with $100,000 for our future family. I feel like this is going to give me the edge over any of the other competitors. I'm going to be one of the guys to beat.
Torres already on the course. He's on the 5th obstacle, slingshot.
Come on, Mike.
Whoa!
And he is flying
I like that,
through
but
it.
you know what he did there? He rode the momentum. That takes a lot less grip strength.
Breathe.
High risk, high reward. Torres makes it look easy, right through it. And he's got an army of supporters, his new wife, Sarah, and their dog, Hershey, along with his family back in New Jersey, and a couple of his Chicago training partners, Ethan Swanson and Chris DeGangi. Trying to get to the back half, got to get up the warped wall.
Come on, Michael, you got this.
And he's doing it in jeans.
Little stumble there, Akbar, but get through the warped wall.
All right, babyface ninja.
Oh, he's only 25. It's okay to have a baby face. This guy, though, a legitimate chance to win it all. Getting a lot of support from his buddy Ethan Swanson.
Yeah, he's gonna need it. Got the salmon ladder and then the crazy corkscrew. Here we go.
Got to jump it up 4 rungs.
Well, he's got the ninja skills to do it.
He does.
He's got the baby face. But like I said in qualifying, he's got that grown man strength.
Right up it. Well, if he can get through corkscrew, almost guaranteed to move on.
Well, he wants to keep them L's and have them at 9 and 3 o'clock. Nice.
Great job controlling it.
Yeah, having it at 9 and 3 o'clock really allows you to control that centrifugal force.
But much more difficult to do it because you have a big lache here. Hard to get that perfect hand placement.
Power. Nice.
Locks it in. Torres, what strength. One more drop.
Man, you can see this thing will get your legs twisted, your body moving all sorts of ways. Hold on,
that left hand looked like it almost missed.
He's got stretch jeans on.
And he is through. His family getting excited by this run. Najee Richardson, the only finisher we've had so far. Torres now facing the dungeon.
Let's see what he's got. He's got to make this quick climb.
No, the new home back in Chicago, I'm sure he could use that prize money if he can win it all this year. Torres could be there at the end.
But he looks a little winded.
Got to climb back across those pegs.
This course is playing tough tonight, but we're due to see another finisher. Come on.
Got to make this transition here. This board.
Yeah,
hard to get the hands to release and grab on.
Matt, you see that right hand saves him there. Gives him a little extra hook.
And he is through. Only the third to reach this point tonight. And he's ahead of Najee Richardson's time. He could have the fastest time of the night.
Hell, he heard his wife said, baby, you better hit that buzzer.
35 feet between him and a buzzer.
Michael Torres so far tearing this course up. Now spider trap.
And just looking so strong. These doors are slowing him down, but he's still ahead of Najee's pace. Struggling with this traction. We saw Amir Malik fall here earlier. And about 5 more feet, but Akbar, those legs seem to be giving out. Kind of going in knock-knee. They're a little awkward. And Michael Torres, can he hold on? You got to get both doors locked in.
That 100 pounds, he has to work for it.
He's got it. Michael Torres, our second finisher of the night.
Thank you, God, for keeping me strong. In your name I pray. Amen.
Well, his prayers have been answered. He's going to the finals.
Michael Torres has got a family now, so he's got a lot of motivation to go all the way. He survived corkscrew and the dungeon and battled through those last few feet on the spider trap. He's our second finisher tonight.
Still to come, it's the Wonder Woman, Jesse Graff, and the Weatherman, Joe Moronsky. 2 of the very best just ahead on American Ninja Warrior. And while we were away, Orlando's Ben Mielek got his chance on the course. Mielek made it into the semifinals when his buddy R.J. Roman won on the power tower back in qualifying. And the ninja who used to run dressed as Tarzan came out swinging.
Bam! Bam! I like that!
There we go.
But the 5-time veteran's timing was way off on clockwork.
Get around that arc. Oh, no! How did that happen?
Then it was the man who saved Mielek as rock and roller R.J. Roman came out ready to shred this semifinals course.
Do you mess around and blink, you'll miss the whole run. He's that fast.
The musician from Orlando put up the fastest time in his qualifying night, and he came out smoking again tonight.
RJ Roman is the total package.
Yeah! After a quick spin on corkscrew.
Whoa!
And a close call on the dungeon.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Hold on!
That right hand saved him.
The 24-year-old climbed the tower to become our third finisher and clocked the fastest time of the night.
Good job, bro.
I'm tired.
Well, up next is a man who always brings a superior sense of style to the course, dancing his way to the start line out of Fuquay Arena, North Carolina. This is Devin Harrelson, and they don't call him Dougie Fresh for nothing. And taking a selfie before he runs. He's done that for 5 straight years, and he's got another streak going, which he'd like to break tonight.
Yeah, see that? Light him up. Light him up. Well, where you get them lighted up shoes from?
Real challenge. Nice. Keep your balance.
Oh, my goodness. And he's got it.
Coming in the qualifying round, I felt stronger than I've ever felt until I got to the Ferris wheel.
No, not again.
It's just so disappointing. In 6 years, I've never hit a buzzer at all in competition.
Not great control.
Hold on. Stomping it all the way through. Oh, come on, dog.
Oh, what? No.
I've never even made it to the national finals. I don't know what it is. I've come so close.
Here he goes.
Come on, get it.
His fingers up there.
Maybe I'm jinxed, but now I know what I need to do different. And if tonight is the night for my first buzzer, oh man, I think my head is gonna explode. Actually, I think I'm gonna break down and whimper and cry. Dougie Fresh is breaking through tonight.
Lots of family support for Dougie, including his 2 young twins, plus his older kids and his ninja buddy, Booty Cothran.
Let's go, Dougie!
And Najee Richardson leading the cheers down on his sideline.
And I'm loving those 80s pants, Matt. Reminds me of MC Hammer.
Oh, but Dougie's got a shoe malfunction. One shoe lighting up, one shoe staying dark. Great shot on spring forward. You could just see it.
Whoa, okay. Not spending a lot of time on that.
You know what? We talk about it. You have to conserve upper body strength and an efficient start for Devin Harrelson. Lots of love for Dougie as he gets ready for clockwork.
Trust yourself, you got this.
Najee offering some advice. Dougie's talked about how supportive the ninja community has been since he lost to Jim last year, and they have his back tonight.
Nice.
One more sprocket. Got it.
Dougie's looking focused tonight.
His legs are twitching as he faces burn rubber, taking out some good ones tonight.
He's trying to get that other shoe to work. Don't step on your shoe.
Can he
straight.
execute?
Nice.
Wow! And now the shoe lit up.
He hit it so hard, his shoe light turned on. And a little shoulder shake to celebrate.
Shake it out, baby.
Booty likes it. Matt, he bounded so hard through burn rubber, it activated the lights in his other shoe.
Now ready for the 5th obstacle where he went out in qualifying. This is a new one in slingshot, and it's so challenging. You can just see how the bar bounces on those cords.
All right, come on now. You activated the lights in your shoes. You better activate that upper body strength.
Dougie's looking as confident as we've ever seen him. You know how much it would mean to him if he could advance to next week's finals. He's doing a great job using his hips, trying to keep that upper body calm, generating a kip with the hips and a drop. Real good.
I'm reading his body language, and you can see, trying to stay calm. Staying right there. Yeah, you staying calm. That's good.
Gonna get fresh on this warp wall.
When those lights turn green, go.
Has made it up the warp wall, just never when there's a buzzer there. Let's see if he can get to the back half of the course. He's up.
Yeah, buddy. Taking me back to the 80s with that outfit.
He's trying to, and he's doing it. And if he can get through this salmon ladder and then corkscrew, he'll have a good chance of making it to the finals.
Visualize exactly what you want to do, man.
Najee giving strong advice.
And he's got this salmon ladder. It's going to come down to corkscrew.
Go in reverse. Oh, my!
Oh, with a little bit of flair.
Jumped it up 2 rungs, and now the final 2, and sets up for corkscrew.
Dougie fresh, showing how ostentatious he is. Nice.
Smooth, but this is the challenge. This big lache up almost 4 feet to that second handle.
It's all different.
Oh! Comes up just short. A good run, but Dougie's now going to have to wait and watch these final runners to see if it's good enough to get him to the finals.
Well, Dougie went all out on the salmon ladder, jumping it up 2 rungs. On corkscrew, he survived 1 spin, but couldn't quite hang on to the second.
But dang, that was fun.
It's the run everyone wants to watch. Jessie Graff tries to punch her ticket to the finals when we come back on American Ninja Warrior. Lewis, Bobby Rowe.
Dang, that was a big backflip.
Longmont, Colorado's Austin Gray got his shot at the course, wearing his Share Your Spare shirt to promote kidney donation. The 3-time veteran zoomed through the front half of the course.
If you want a place, you got to keep up the pace.
Gray survived the wild swings on corkscrew and then confidently climbed across the dungeon.
Ooh, he is ready.
The 24-year-old climbed to the buzzer and flew past R.J. Roman for the fastest finish of the night.
Okay, Austin, I see you.
Then it was another young ninja talent, Lucas Reale. With his family and friends watching from back in Connecticut, the 22-year-old had it rolling early.
Yeah, get excited.
The 3-year veteran handled corkscrew as well as anyone. Got it again!
Okay.
And then powered his way up and across the dungeon.
He's going for the fast time.
The gym manager then climbed the spider trap and finished even faster than Austin Gray had done it minutes before, with the best time of the night so far.
The real deal Reale.
Well, now it's the ninja everyone wants to see. Zuri, take it away.
What do Wonder Woman and Supergirl have in common? They both call Jessie Graff for help. The stunt woman is back for her 7th season, and when she's not kicking butt on TV or in the movies, she's tearing it up on the ninja course. She's made it to the national finals every year she's competed. Jessie's tied with Flex LeBrec for most buzzers among the women athletes with 5.
She's one of the most popular athletes in the country. A lot of people watching our own Wonder Woman, including her mom, Ginny McCall, a veteran of Ninja Warrior, and stepdad, Richard. And also her dad and some other family members. Down on the sideline, her training partners, David Campbell and Sean Bryan. And even backstage, all the other ninjas gathered around to watch Jessie.
She could hit this buzzer in the semifinals.
Well, she wants to hit a buzzer tonight, but at the very least, wants to qualify for the finals, which start next week. Once again, top 2 women moving on.
All right, it's showtime.
Wow. Woo. Good grip. Jessie has a plan, such a cerebral runner.
Matt, I gotta say, I love the aggressiveness that Jessie Graff is taking. I mean, with authority.
Collegiate pole vaulter, she knows how to generate power. So strong, worked on her upper body strength, just making those sprockets move. The timeless Jessie Graff.
Nice. One of the few things missing from her ninja resume is a buzzer on a 10-obstacle course like this one.
Well, it would be something to get it tonight. This is an unforgiving course. In this stacked field, we've only had 5 finishers. Now, this very dangerous balance obstacle, burn rubber, which is taking out a lot of top ninjas tonight.
Bring it home.
It's easy to stumble here.
This one, she's got to trust her athleticism.
Knows how to stride long as a pole vaulter.
She's a very calculated ninja. Nice.
Breathes a sigh of relief.
That obstacle has been a troublemaker all night.
But not for her, and with that, Jessie now in the top 2 among the women. She's going to the finals.
Now she can concentrate on getting a buzzer.
Right now, concentrating on this next obstacle, slingshot. Wow, nice. Bounding through. Good start, Akbar. use that momentum to carry her right in.
Yeah, and that's the secret.
Watch the right side, though. The bar a little uneven. She's correcting it.
That slingshot, she's got his bounce. Use that bounce and that momentum together.
And you can see those long falls. That takes a lot out. Even Jessie Graff, she's going to be feeling it.
Yeah. Now this one, she's got a lachey up here.
That bar is uneven again, Akbar.
She'll correct it.
And that right side dangerously close. Makes a correction, though. One more move. And she's got it. Just needs the dismount. And she's through. And she's through. Unconquerable obstacles.
Here we go. Got it.
My, how things have changed. And for the 6th straight year, she's reached the back half of this extended 10-obstacle course. We told you how much it would mean to get a buzzer on this extended course. She's got 4 more brutal obstacles to go, starting with the salmon ladder and then corkscrew.
I know she can do it.
She's up. Got to jump it up 4 rungs. Worked on the strength in that upper body and those shoulders, that back.
I didn't realize there were that many muscles in the back.
That could be a salvation on corkscrew. Such good technique. Here we go. Get ready for a wild ride for our Wonder Woman.
All right, come on. Nice. Hold on. Look at that.
Well, you know, I'd say a powerful spin. That was how Diana Prince turned into Wonder Woman. Jessie Graff, can she make this big move?
Nice.
She's up.
Oh, she got twisted around like a pretzel.
One more move.
Got this, Jessie.
Another big ride for Jessie Graff.
Come on, big swing.
She ran out of gas.
Gave it everything she had. Almost made it through this difficult obstacle corkscrew. And the good news, she's moving on.
Jessie looked like a Cirque du Soleil performer on these corkscrew spins. Perfect form with those legs out. But on that last one, she just had nothing left to get up to that 3rd wheel.
But Zuri's about to deliver some good news.
You definitely went far enough, fast enough, so we will see you in the finals. Great work up there.
Thank you.
Guys, back to you.
So now we're down to the final runner of the night. It's Joe Moravsky. The weatherman storms the course when we come back on American Ninja Warrior. This second night of semifinals has given us some great moments, but now we're down to the final runner of the night. It's the weatherman, Connecticut dad Joe Moravsky. He's a contender to win it all every year, but the past few months have made it tough to stay in shape.
Which way do we turn? No? Yeah. During quarantine, I went from being a manager at a gym to being a stay-at-home dad. Going for a bike ride. What else are we gonna do? You guys have your muffins? Where'd they go? You ate them? And it was tough because I couldn't really go anywhere. There's no playgrounds to play on. It's just, all right, Dad's gonna go try to do things with the kids out in the yard.
I have some ice cream.
You want some ice cream, huh? I'm over there like, just let me rest. I can't do it anymore.
Excuse me, back up, please. I need some space.
It was tough. I gained 15 pounds, but I'm doing American Ninja Warrior this year because Stephanie and I are expecting our 3rd kid. What? She could be going into labor any minute now. Welcome to the world, little guy. My wife was like, go win that money, go bring home a title, go do it for the family. So that's why I'm still here. What do you want to say to the camera?
Well, lots of family support for Joe, including his very pregnant wife, Stephanie, and those 2 kids who kept him so busy these past few months. Joe's taken on a paternal role with the 2 young ninjas he invited this year, Joshua Lewis and Will Schlageter.
One obstacle at a time, baby.
He saved them both on the power tower, and they had good runs tonight. He's given them the Wakanda arm cross. They're on the sideline with Najee Richardson. Also watching this run closely, Devin Harrelson, Dougie Fresh. He's in the 12th spot, so if Joe has a good run, he'll knock Dougie out and keep the 6-year veteran from reaching his first finals. Final heart to the family, and Joe's ready to go.
With that 3rd kid on the way, Joe really wants to win that $100,000 that goes to the winner this year.
Well, to earn a spot in the top 12, Joe needs to get past corkscrew. But that's where so many have seen their seasons end in these semifinals. And he's through. Now on to clockwork.
Yeah, we know Joe Morofsky has the skills to get far on this course. Just has to avoid mistakes.
Well, Joe says during lockdown he's ballooned up to the heaviest he's ever been in his entire life. Says he has a dad bod, but he's moving that dad bod well, Akbar. Up next, an obstacle that's knocked out so many tonight, burn rubber.
All right, here we go. Nice. Look at Joe Morofsky.
Well, even with those extra pounds, he's been impressive. Was the second fastest in qualifying and won $10,000 on the mega wall. Now facing slingshot.
And this is another one that's tripped up some veterans tonight.
But this obstacle is such a gauntlet and so easy to get that bar uneven.
Joe Morofsky rarely makes mistakes. He's been very consistent in his ninja career. He's made it to the national finals every year he's competed. Twice, he's been the last ninja standing.
Joe's carrying some extra weight. You start to feel it on an obstacle like this.
Yeah.
But looking smooth, Morofsky.
I have to say, even though he's 180 pounds, he's carrying it well.
Back to the warped wall. He's closing in on a ticket to the finals. Staying very calm, but this is the critical stage here.
This will be fun.
Needs to get through the salmon ladder and corkscrew to get his spot in the finals. If he does, he'll bump Dougie Fresh from the top 12. First up, 4 rungs on the salmon ladder.
And I don't think he's ever fallen on this obstacle. Oh, with the skip!
And just like that, he's through and now moves on to corkscrew.
Hold on. Okay.
Has to survive corkscrew. 2 more rides. This is a big lache here, Akbar.
A gigantic one.
But he's up. Great technique.
This is like a tornado for the weatherman.
Can he do it one more time?
Here we go.
Up. Holds on, just needs the dismount. And he's done it. Morofsky's going to the finals. But with that, we have to say goodbye to Devin Harrelson, the last runner of the night, denying him his dream of a first trip to the finals. Well, Joe's now got 2 more obstacles to go, staring down the dungeon. Lucas Reale has the fastest finish at 5 minutes. Joe's got a shot at that, but he's only got about a minute left for these 2 final obstacles.
Yeah, he would really have to turn up right now, and he's got to be worn out.
Flips the panel up. Now has to go back across. This will really test your grip. He's moving aggressively, Akbar.
Oh, look at this. His hands are starting to slip a little. He's out of there. Nice.
Can your dad do this? Joe Morofsky, 35 feet away. He's got a little over 30 seconds to get the fastest time, but he's really gonna have to turn it on.
Single-handedly redefining dad bod.
Not gonna let these youngsters beat him to that buzzer.
This is gonna be close.
20 seconds left. He's got a shot.
He does. Did we push him to speed?
These doors, though,
he's
slowing down.
Can he get the fastest time?
10 seconds.
Oh, he might be able to get it.
So close.
I don't know.
2 seconds. Joe Morofsky delivers. Akbar, tell him what he just did.
Whoa, Joe. You just got the fastest time of the night
by 1 second.
Wow. You are now the dad bod ninja. Congratulations, man. He needed to get through corkscrew, and he did. Then turned it on for the final obstacles to edge out Reale for the fastest time by just 1 second. Another great performance by the weatherman.
So Joe Morofsky sits atop our final leaderboard, just ahead of Lucas Reale. Other finishers included Michael Torres and Najee Richardson. And those cake ninjas, Amir Malik and David Wright, are also going to the finals. Firefighter Dan Polizzi will be moving on along with rookie Jeshua Lewis. And the two women advancing are Jessie Graff and Jerry Dorilio. Next week, we move on to the finals.
Yeah, that's right, Matt, and we move one step closer to crowning a new Ninja champion.
Can't wait to see it. Brock Barbashby, Mill and Zuri Hall. I'm Matt Eisman. We'll see you next time on American Ninja Warrior.